Hey guys, welcome back to another UI Tech Center, and in this video we have an unboxing video. This is Casio Prism FX CG50, and as you can see it's suggested for this courses, which I'm going to be using for chemistry. And it's got 16 megabytes of flash memory with Python. And if we what looks good. And if we come to the back, we could see all its features, such as picture plot, display dimensions, and I saw that you could around here that you could actually upgrade it to a new operating system, which is around here. Oh, here it is. Update to the latest to the latest operating system at this online thingamajig. So we are going to be unboxing it. Oh, and it's in 3D. Wow. So I've got my little knife over here, and we're just going to snap it right open and see what we get for the price of 80 bucks. Cheap, huh? So I'm just going to start, and then, well, I might probably just start by figuring out. See, I could just pop open a space over here, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so when we finally have this unboxed, this is what we actually get. Here we have our manuals from Casio. While other people might say we don't need them, I'll actually keep them since it's actually my first time using this. And it's sort of like a computer that's hard to use. Like, it's almost like using a different operating system. And here we get our box of things, which include a USB connection so that we can obviously charge it. And over here we do get our 4 AAA batteries from Panasonic. So obviously here we do have tape to keep this from opening. So we'll just set this aside over here. Now here we have our removal tab. Just have to remove them. And what's neat about this is that we do get a hard shell case that just slides right into place like this. Meaning all you have to do is just put it on top and slide it for a major protection. So once we've got that removed, we'll actually come over here to the back of the calculator and open this tab over here, which will show us our battery compartment. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill it up with our 4 AAA batteries that were included. There, and once we actually have that, we will just go back and put in our battery compartment lid over here, and we get this. So we are going to select it in English. Yeah, so we're just going to do it in English. Okay, there. So it's pretty easy to use. Now I want to use the English version, then we'll press next. Okay, so we control with this. Auto power off. Finish. And yes. And once we have the setup, this is what we get. It's pretty cool. We can graph, we can run matrix, we could do finance, we could program. Well, this is actually pretty cool. And we could actually link it. So we're just going to go ahead and go and put our new operating system in it. So once I finally managed to somehow find out how to do it, it is now receiving the signal. So This calculator is actually pretty good. Oh, see, sending data geometry. So now we're getting the new system update. Though, yes, I did have some complications along the way, but I think this Casio can pretty much do anything, as it was the semi-bestest calculator. Well, it was the most expensive, but I didn't really compare the specs of the other calculators, which were much cheaper than this. In one case, I even found a $10 one. So this thing's pretty much sending app by app. It's sending like new updates for every single app, which is absurd, but then again, I kind of get it. Which got me thinking, so is this calculator able to work 50 years from now with the newest software, even if the math does change in the future? Probably, since it's getting all the updates that it requires. And not only that, it's also getting the attention it really needs. Though honestly, as long as it does the job right, it's alright. It doesn't really need to be that high, and as long as it does less, because let me assure you guys, these calculators are not $1. They are hell of expensive. Even more expensive than this printer that I bought. And this is actually a very good printer. So according to my guesses, this is almost done, since it finally gave me a warning that says do not disconnect USB. Now, honestly guys, I'm kind of getting the temptations to actually disconnect it, but I'm not, since do you want no, we don't even have another calculator, so if we could just get this finished. And I was reading over here. Oh, see, we'll press next, next, next. Select. Yes. Finish. Oh, there we get our new apps already. So I'm not even sure which one's new. I'm just gonna press G. So it's sort of the same operating system. So I was F6. Display settings, version. Now we're gonna see what version it runs. OS 202, add an applications, geometry, picture plot. Oh, I think we already added those. Alright, so we're gonna exit. And we're just going to, to scroll along and see what we find. F2, username? Oh, well. Okay, username, how about we just exit that, since I'm not going to remember that username. No, forget about it. We are not doing another. Where's the AC? Oh, AC. Here it is. We are going to cancel. You know what? We're just going to go to menu and end this video, since we already did a review. Well, actually not a review, but an unboxing video about this. It wasn't supposed to be like, oh wow, this is how you use it, because I don't even know how to use it myself. So it was more of an unboxing and updating, and that's all. And you could even do Python, which is actually something pretty cool and fascinating. Or you could also program. But right now I'm just gonna do a spreadsheet. And I guess this is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I would honestly recommend one of these things. They're actually pretty darn cool. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Sorry, yeah, like the video.